Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, or if it's your first time, welcome to the channel. It's your boy Mansa, and today we're going to go over the top upcoming games coming out for April. So March is winding down, it's almost springtime, depending on where you live. I live in New Jersey, so around 60 is like springtime. That's like almost summer for us. So we're going to get into it, and I decided to do these pretty much monthly because I did my whole most anticipated games for the whole year, but we know things change, games kind of move around, get delayed, get canceled, things like that. So we're just going to do these every month just so, we know a more solidified date of what games are coming out for the upcoming month. So if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and let's get right to it. So starting off the month of April, on April 4th, we have the last gen versions of Hogwarts Legacy coming out. So we got the PS4 and the Xbox One version coming out. There's still not a solidified date on when that Switch version is going to be coming, but we've seen in the news Hogwarts Legacy sold, I think it was like 10 million copies or something, despite the quote unquote boycott that was supposed to be happening. So we saw huge sales with that. Big win for Warner Brothers over there, and I'm pretty sure they'll sell maybe 20 million, maybe more. Also on April 4th, we have a indie game coming out called Meet Your Maker, and this game seemed pretty interesting to me. So it looks kind of like a Mario Maker, but for a more, I don't know if you would say like battle royale. I don't know if you would say battle royale style, but you pretty much control a character. You can go through, people can make different traps, different enemies, things like that. And one of the most surprising things I saw for this game was that it was going to be day one on PlayStation Plus. So a lot of people have been trying to compare Xbox Game Pass to PlayStation Plus, and we know the big difference with Xbox Game Pass is a lot of these games are doing deals or just their first party games coming out day one on Game Pass. So we're seeing PlayStation kind of dip their hand into that a little bit, which is good to see for the, people over there on PlayStation who don't have Game Pass for Xbox. So Meet Your Maker will be coming out on April 4th on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S and X, and also on PC. Next up on April 14th, we have the Mega Man Battle Network Collection, which is, a lot of people have excited for this. I remember I don't remember if it was number 6 or number 7 back on the GBA, so it's not something I really want to dive back into. Unfortunately, it's not on Xbox. I thought this would be a really good Game Pass game, but we've seen, Capcom, Square Enix, a lot of these companies, especially Japanese companies, they're either, they're kind of wishy-washy on what they're willing to put on the Xbox Game Pass, especially since, it's not a huge market over in Japan. But then going to the middle of the month, we have Minecraft Legends coming out. So this is a big first-party game for Xbox coming out day one on Game Pass. And, it's a real-time strategy, kind of tower defense-looking game from Xbox. If you're a fan of Minecraft or you're a fan of tower defense or real-time strategy games, you're probably looking forward to this. I'll probably try it out. It looks pretty interesting. I'm not a big, fan of this kind of genre or Minecraft in general, but listen, when something's on Game Pass, you pretty much just try it out. So April 18th, you can try it out on PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Nintendo Switch. So pretty much anywhere you could play Minecraft, but also day one on Game Pass. Next up, we have a controversial one. So it's not a brand new game, but it is DLC. So on April 19th, you will get the Burning Sands DLC for Horizon Forbidden West. And, it's pretty much adding a whole new part of the campaign for you to, explore and play through. Now, where the controversy comes in is the fact that Horizon Forbidden West was cross-gen, so it was on PS4 and PS5. However, the DLC is PS5 only, and for people that are able to get the PS5, and I don't know if the upgrade was free if you had the PS4 versions, for a lot of people this has been a lot of controversy around this because some people think PS5 and Xbox Series X launched too early. We're putting games on both gens, COVID and all that hurt game development. So it's kind of tricky because, it's a lot of people probably love the game on PS4, but they're not able to play this DLC unless they get a PS5. So they're kind of like forced to upgrade when maybe they don't have the funds to, or they just didn't see a reason to get a PS5 yet. But so April 19th, Horizon Forbidden West, the Burning Shores DLC. Then on April 21st, we have the return of Dead Island with Dead Island 2. So this is the sequel to the 2011 game, and I've seen a lot of people actually excited for this. So it's a, zombie kind of horror survivor game, but more with a, more arcadey, I say like Dead Rising. And the description we have for this game is, the much-loved zombie saga is back. Dead Island 2 is a unique formula of horror, dark humor, and over-the-top zombie slang spanning an epic pulp adventure. This thrilling first-person action RPG takes players across a brand new playground, a hellish vision of LA called Hell A. Dead Island 2 is stylish, vibrant, and flooded with zombie infection. Explore iconic, gore-drenched Los Angeles, meet larger-than-life characters, slay countless foes in exquisitely bloody detail, and evolve to become the ultimate zombie slayer. So, again, I'm not really into this kind of game, but I know a lot of people are pretty excited for it. It looks pretty good, like just graphically and aesthetically, the different weapons you can use and things like that. So if you want to give this one a shot, you can play it on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S on April 21st. Also on April 21st is a game that people have been waiting literally over a year for. So Advance Wars 1 and 2 Rebootcamp coming out on the Nintendo Switch was, announced during the Nintendo Direct back in February, and a lot of people are excited for this. It's a, strategy game, repackaged for the first 1 and 2 game. So we know there was some controversy with the whole war going on in Russia and Ukraine, but now we got the game coming out. A lot of people are excited for it. And it says, lead Andy, Max, Sammy, and other colorful commanding officers in a fun turn-based strategy game. Your expertise is needed as you move land, air, and naval units across the game map. Call upon your commanding officers for help. Each has their own specialties and powerful abilities. For example, Andy can repair units, while Sammy can boost the abilities of troops. So, a lot of people are excited for this. Not something I'm particularly looking forward to, but if you are looking forward to it, you can pick up the game for Nintendo Switch on April 21st. And getting near the end of the month, on April 27th, we have The Last Case of Benedict Fox. So this is coming out only on PC, Xbox Series S and X, and it will be a day one game on Game Pass. So this game is kind of like a Metroidvania meets like John Constantine from DC. So what this game is going to consist of, it says, descend into a limbo of decaying memories as Benedict Fox, a self-proclaimed detective bound to his demon companion. Use that bond to explore the minds of the recently deceased in search of clues as you uncover the mysteries of an old mansion where a couple was murdered and their child has gone missing. So, like I said, it's a Metroidvania. It looks really interesting, the style of it, the purple and dark colors, but it's going to have a twist to it, just this, I guess like dark limbo, like it says, may have like slight detective types of, elements to it with you searching to kind of solve this crime. You're playing a detective, so I'm looking forward to it. April 27th, only on PC and Xbox Series S and X. And then rounding out the month, we have on April 28th, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. So I'm almost done with Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. It was on Game Pass, part of the EA Play, and I'm not a huge Star Wars fan, but I'm definitely enjoying the game just from the rip. Like when I'm running around with my lightsaber, deflecting lasers and being able to use the Force to pull and things like that. And, I'm really interested. Am I going to get this game day one? No, but it is nice to see it is a next-gen only game, so it will be on PS5, PC, and Xbox Series S and X. And the description for this game is, the story of Cal Kestis continues in Star Wars Jedi Survivor, an epic new adventure that will push Cal farther than ever as he fights to protect the galaxy from descending into darkness. So I didn't finish the first game, so I'm not sure exactly where he's going from here, but once I do, I'm definitely going to jump into this game. Maybe, when it goes on sale, maybe for like $50 or $60 or something like that. $70 off the hip for it. It's like I said, I like the first game a lot, but I'm not super interested where I need to buy it day one. But if you are interested, next gen only consoles, and PC on April 28th. That pretty much does it for all the games in April. So listen, this whole year I did a most anticipated games for the year list, and this year's really heating up. People are saying it might be like 2007 or 2011, and we're seeing that from the beginning of the year. We've got Fire Emblem Engaged already. We got Resident Evil 4 remake, Metroid Prime remake, and Jedi Survivor coming out. So it's definitely heating up going into May and June. And listen, gamers, we eating, man. We eating real good. So that's all I got for y'all today. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. What's your most anticipated game for April? Leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.